Hi, I'm Rosemary with Michigan Splash Marketing. I help businesses make sense of social media without the overwhelm. Today we're going to be talking about what's new and what mattered in social media, the December update, and also the 2025 recap. Can we talk about how wild social media was in 2025? Because it feels like everything changed every 10 minutes and you're not imagining it. This week alone, we're watching Reels move on our TVs. Threads finally figure out what it wants to be, and then LinkedIn quietly makes ads easier for brands. So today I want to go do two things. First, I want to walk through what's new this week. And then secondly, I want to zoom over and talk about what actually mattered in 2025. No hype, just clarity. Let's start with Threads because this is the most interesting move they've made all year. Threads just rolled out topic-based communities. What does that mean? It means instead of one chaotic feed that we're going through, you can now join focused conversations about specific interest. Why does it matter? For brands, it's pretty simple. This is an organic reach without the chaos of X and without the messiness we've seen on Facebook groups lately. This is Threads finally carving out its own identity. And honestly, it might be worth paying attention to again. Next up, we have LinkedIn. They quietly did something very helpful. They released a new, very practical ad guide for brands. It's not fluffy, it's not inspirational. Actual steps targeting budgeting, creative, and setup. Why does it matter? LinkedIn keeps doubling down on the B2B business marketing. And if you've been curious about ads but felt overwhelmed, this lowers the barrier big time. And then there's this one. Reels are officially coming to your TV. Instagram is rolling out Reels viewing on smart TV and streaming devices, which means short form video is no longer just scroll content, it's living room content. That changes how we think about pacing, visuals, and storytelling now. Because now your content might be watched from a couch, not the commute. Now let's zoom out because these updates land on top of a much bigger shift. 2025 wasn't just another year of tweaks, it reshaped how brands show up online. This was the year AI officially joined the team. It helped with captions, comments, even content ideas. But as we also saw the downside, feeds filled with generic, soulless content. The brands that won, they used AI as a tool, not a voice. Authenticity still mattered, maybe more than ever. Threads started this year feeling awkward, to be honest. But the pivot to topic-based community changed that. Instead of trying to be Twitter 2.0, it became a place for focused conversations. And with Facebook groups losing steam, this filled a real gap. Let's be honest, organic reach took another hit. Across Meta, across TikTok, even on Instagram, short form videos dominated. Micro-influencers became more valuable and paid strategy became necessary for scale. Organic still matters, but it works best when it's paired with intention and a budget. Meanwhile, LinkedIn had a moment. They rolled out better analytics, improved newsletters, and leaned hard into the thought leadership. In 2025, having something original to say wasn't optional anymore. It became one of the strongest B2B assets a brand could have. Short form video going to TV was one of the biggest behavior shifts this year because now framing matters, visual quality matters, and attention works differently. Your content isn't just thumb stopping, it's room holding. After years of hype, social media commerce finally clicked. TikTok and Instagram refined checkout, Gen Z responded, and brands saw real conversions finally. The key? Native content and fractionless UX. No hard sell, just seamless buying. And finally, regulation caught up. AI transparency rules, data privacy laws, clear disclosure requirements. In 2025, compliance stopped being an optional. The brands that adapted quickly didn't just protect themselves, they built trust. If 2025 was the great social reset, 2026 is shaping up to be the year of refined strategy. Less noise, more intention, deeper connection. You don't need to be everywhere. You need to be clear where it counts. And if this is all still feels super overwhelming, that's what we help with. At Michigan Splash Marketing, we help businesses make sense of the chaos and build strategies that actually work. Grab the ebook below to get your copy of everything we just talked about. Let's make 2026 your strongest year yet.